my screen. Be with you in a second.
That's it, got it.
Wonderful. Firstly, thank you so much for the opportunity to talk to you all today. It's lovely to see so many people joining. My name is Beth Gardner, and I am the new Chief Exec of the Swindon MS and Neuro Therapy Centre. And I think this is my fifth, nearly 6 month in the job, at a strange time, joining in a pandemic, but it's wonderful to be here and to be talking to you today. So the Swindon Therapy Centre, what do we do? Well, we offer, I guess, mutual understanding, care, support and services in a friendly environment to help people with neurological conditions to manage the physical symptoms and to help them reduce the progression of their conditions. Those services are available to anybody with a neurological condition, things like MS, Parkinson's, ME, fibromyalgia, stroke, all the neurological conditions that are out there. We will do our best to help people if they come to us. We offer an absolutely wide range of services, from social events, neuro, physio, specialist exercise classes, complementary therapies, right through to oxygen therapy, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a second, to counselling and advice. And we are a unique facility in the area. There isn't anything quite like us. And there are around 50 other therapy centres across the UK, and we all work together, although we all work quite differently from each other, to provide similar services. We don't receive any government money. Every penny that we need is either raised by us or donated to us, which we are ever increasingly grateful of, particularly at the current time. So to access services, we ask that people become a member, which is a small fee of £20 per year. And in effect, that's the gateway to access our services. And then whilst we don't charge, we ask for a donation towards our running costs to allow us to keep going. So in terms of what we do, so we have the most amazing gym, which is entirely equipped for people with neurological conditions. I am told that it is better than the facility at GWH, but I can't comment on that. It's so important for people with neuro conditions to exercise, because their muscle strength and their movement is very much and often severely affected. So actually getting to an adapted gym locally can be really challenging. So exercise is important because it can help to make any condition relapses less disabling and prevent any longer term muscle wastage or postural problems. So we offer the gym. Everybody that would like to access the gym will have a one-to-one assessment with our neuro physio. And what that does is it provides a programme specifically designed to each individual. It tells them which equipment is the most appropriate and gives them some ideas in terms of a pathway of exercise. It also opens the door to studio classes. So again, we have a wonderful studio, and we offer Pilates, yoga, Tai Chi, and those we try our best to cater for all levels. So whether that's seated, standing, mat work, walking options and wheelchair accessible classes. And if there's something that people would love to try, then we're always keen to do something new. And we learned very recently in lockdown that actually seated Pilates is our new thing, and we've had so much demand and so much interest from people being able to join. So it's wonderful to always try and keep things moving and try and find something new to attract people in. We are incredibly lucky to have something at the centre called an anti-gravity treadmill. And this has been designed with NASA technology and is used in many different ways for rehabilitation. But in essence, it allows people to do low impact walking where the pressure is taking off their muscles and their joints. So people slip into a pair of neoprene shorts. Doesn't sound very glamorous, but they're then zipped into the machine, and it allows their weight to be taken so that they're then able to facilitate a better walking pattern. And allows our physio, because there's a camera which shows real time how they're walking and it shows their walking pattern, it allows our physio to do a one-to-one session and to really analyse their walking pattern, ability and gait, and then we can provide further advice and exercises to help them. Ultimately, the goal with it is to kind of improve walking once you're out of the treadmill, but it really is a wonderful piece of kit to have, and we're one of very few therapy centres in the UK to have it and to be able to utilise it. One of the things that we are particularly well known for is our oxygen chamber. It looks particularly impressive. We have two. The picture you can see there is predominantly the control panel, and two of our wonderful volunteers who run it for us. And essentially, oxygen therapy is a really non-invasive, safe treatment to aid the body's healing. So it increases the oxygen carrying capacity of the bloodstream by increasing the pressure around the body. So in essence, the treatment involves breathing in pure oxygen in a barrow chamber, which is what you can see there, at 1.5 to 2 times normal atmospheric pressure for about an hour. And that has many benefits. So the extra oxygen can actually reach damaged tissue and areas where circulation is diminished or blocked. And we hear a lot from our members anecdotally that they find that any kind of swelling or inflammation that they have can be reduced because the extra oxygen that they're receiving allows the rapid growth of new blood vessels, which are then available for healing and repair. And just, I guess, before I finish, a few highlights from not the COVID year, but the year before, to give you a sense of scale. So we offer a range of therapies and treatments, and that's all done with a tiny staff-based team of about 7, and I'm the only full-time member of staff. But we have 70 plus amazing volunteers that we just couldn't function without. And we are very thankful for the time and the amazing care that they give to our members. We certainly couldn't do it without them. And one of the big things that the centre offers, which where our volunteers really come into their own, is around our social hub. So we have social events every single week, and we still do that via Zoom. And that provides a real connection with the community, with peers, with friends, and an ability to kind of share experience and talk through how things are. And ultimately, it's a really happy place for people to come and spend some time without having to explain why they walk the way they do or why they feel the way they feel. So we are very proud to have that space and ability to do that. So we're based in Westmead. We have our own building. We would love you to come and see us when you can, but in the meantime, people can self-refer, easily done over the phone or via email that you can see there, or you can check us out on our website, which has all the additional information around many other holistic therapies that I haven't covered today and all the other information. But that's me, and thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Beth. That was great. There's already a hand up. So Sarah, are you waiting to ask a question?
Yeah, hi, it's me again. I forgot your name, I'm very sorry. Beth, there you are, you've just appeared on my screen. Hi, Beth. I have visited your centre recently, well, during the pandemic, should I say. I'm just wondering, you say that about cost really, because that's obviously something that is a bit of a squeeze. It's a £20 membership, but then do you have to pay extra for the therapies, like the gym and things that you have? So is it affordable for people like myself? Do you know?
It is. So the membership is a given. It's £20 per year, and then we ask for donations towards contributions towards our running costs.
Okay.
So we have a suggested donation approach, but what we don't want to do is for cost to be a barrier to access. So the donation is optional. So we do work with people to say, if you really need to access our services, and we'd love you to do so, we don't want you to feel obliged that you have to meet that expected donation. So we wouldn't turn anybody away if they're unable to make a donation.
Okay, thank you. That's really helpful. Thank you.
Any more questions for Beth? Let me have a look. Any more questions? Oh yeah, there's Caroline. Sorry, Caroline.
Yeah, it's just a quick one, Beth. With regards to donations and people paying for that, there have been cases where when we have, in the Borough Council, incorporated that into the care package, because it is a way of enabling people to be more independent as they, if they improve by attending. So that is something that the Borough Council, I myself would put in funding for, actually, because I do think it's really important that people, and also it's not, although it's really vital obviously that people are attending these things to increase their independence and their well-being, but it's also a way of increasing their emotional well-being, because they're around other people and they're not trapped in the house. So as part of a care package, I would definitely be saying we would consider, or I personally would be considering, requesting funding for those sorts of things, because it's vital.
Wonderful. And you're right, the kind of emotional well-being side of things is probably understated in my slides, because actually you can't see a lot of that, but coming to the centre for many people is a reason to get ready in the morning and to come out to meet with people. And it is amazing under normal times, when everybody comes together and they have that mutual, understanding and support. It is incredibly powerful for them.
Can I just make another comment? It's another compliment, actually. The oxygen tank. I had a lady who, bless her heart, was poisoned, carbon monoxide poisoning. It looked like this lady had a severe stroke, and we funded for her to use the oxygen tank, to attend and use that. And the difference it's made to her life is just unbelievable. So yeah, well done. It's fantastic service. Fantastic service.
Thank you.
Well, that's fantastic. So thank you very much for that feedback as well. And thanks, Beth, for joining us. Great to have you along. And I've been madly sending emails, but Sonia, let me just push my buttons. But Sonia, I believe, is